Okay, so this is now the time where we're going to start sticking things down, and you might have noticed already that I've done a few extra things. I've done some more of these leaves and some more of the rose hips, and I've kind of moved things around a bit. I just felt like more is more. Some of you will know that I'm a bit of a more is more person, so I think this is how I'm going to arrange things, but as we stick we'll find out. I'm using a Pritt stick. This kind of glue is quite good because you can move things around as you go. So what I'm going to do is slap a load of glue on. And what I'm going to do is not do it on my mat because I don't want my mat getting gluey. I have got so many gluey mats. It's a nightmare. So we'll do it on this bit of paper. So I'm going to start sticking down. Obviously, as I go, if I feel something isn't right, I can pick it up, move it around. And to be honest, am I ever going to stick something exactly where I had it before? I like this down, if you can see, I've got this sort of falling leaf motif kind of going down here, which I quite like. So I'm going to stick those down next because I want them to be kind of an important part of what we're doing. So hopefully this video will be a little bit shorter than the last one. I apologise for dropping the camera and all the rest of it. And the thing is, we do need to let this all dry then before we carry on. So good idea to do this and then leave it overnight for it to dry really well in the same way as you did for letting the paint dry. So my apple is going to be at a slight angle, little jaunty angle I think. And I've got to stick these little berries down, which is a right pain, isn't it? Because I've got to think, how am I going to link them together as well. I like the fact they're all slightly different colours, kind of slightly different shape, quite fun. There we are. Right, how are we doing? I think I'm going to do this side actually first. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this pumpkin down the bottom because it's kind of quite fundamental, isn't it? So let's put lots of glue on. You definitely want it to be really well glued down. Then you've got to imagine where your tendrils, that was the word I couldn't think of before, wasn't it? Where your tendril's going to go to. Maybe a tendril coming down here and something coming up, and then the leaves kind of growing up and off it, off the stem, maybe like that, maybe like that. There we are. Okay, let's do, I think let's do the rest of the falling leaves next. So a bit of an angle. A bit of an angle that way. That's good. Okay, so we're going to have these little toadstools down here, so let's get them in. Now they're going to have their little stalks, so I need to make sure there's room for them. I'm going to have them overlapping, I think, just a bit of variety. Okay, so what have we got next? That's stuck down. Let's do this sycamore leaf next. A bit more glue required. So it's kind of right in the middle of that space. That's it. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let's move it around a bit. So there we are. So next we've got, I think we'll do these leaves in the middle. See, I turned them the other way around. I decided I wanted the pointy bit of the leaf to be kind of falling, kind of gives more of an impression of falling somehow. And it's sort of, can you see that sort of echoing that, which I liked. So we're going to have these little toadstools here. These ones are going to be the, I never know how you say it, oh, well, you know, the ones with white spots on. Whatever. I'm so hopeless at knowing how to say most things. Kind of, either I know how to say it and I can't write it, or I can write it and I don't know how to say it. Never seems to be able to do both at the same time. Right, now I can see that's starting to curl up a bit. Maybe I didn't put enough glue on it. Let's try again. There we are. Right, I haven't got much more to stick on. We've got, I decided to have more of these rose hips because just I was so inspired by what I saw today. They were so beautiful. So a sort of little line of them here, kind of curving round, sort of like that perhaps. No, let's have two there, then two there, one there perhaps. It's so hard to know exactly how you want it, like that I think. Oh, let's stick that one down first. The thing is, you've got to kind of imagine where your pencil and ink lines are going to be. Last one of those, and then I've got my plums. I think they're plums. I don't know what they are. Let's just have that. Let's have it like that. So now we've got our little plums here. Do we have autumn plums? Well, we do on this picture. Extra glue, so I shall put that on the back of that one. There we are. Right, I think everything is glued down. So what I'm going to do is just pick it up. Oh, I can see that needs a bit more glue on that leaf there. And in fact, I'm going to move that little toadstool because I just don't really want to overlap. That's okay. That's a good thing about using the Pritt stick, is you can lift things up if you have to. And here I can see that needs a bit more glue as well. Oh, there we are. Right. Oh, a bit of a smudginess there. Let's take that away. A bit of a smudginess there. We don't want that. Doesn't want to come off. Come on. That's it. Right. I'm hoping you can see that now. So I'm going to leave that to dry overnight and then I can carry on with it. So have fun gluing down.